What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia, and I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Now, I had a wonderful day, and I'm sorry I did not make a video yesterday. Kind of got more priorities going on right now. I got to watch my munchkin jump around on the screen, getting an ultrasound and stuff, and children are a blessing from God, so that is awesome. And if you choose to make videos instead of doing cool stuff like hanging out and watching your munchkin jump across the screen, you got your priorities all messed up. Okay, great day today. Let me tell you guys what's going on in gaming news, because I'm going to call out a little bit of hypocriteness. I don't even know if that's a word, but yes, hypocriteness that just happened. Looks like Phil Spencer has been going on a barrage of attacks against the PlayStation 4 Pro, basically saying it's not a true 4K console, and Xbox One X is. Hashtag deal with it. That's what's going on right now. So Phil Spencer did come out there and say that PS4 Pro is an Xbox One S competitor, not a true 4K console. True 4K console. Yeah. Stick with me, people. Stick with me. This is going somewhere. So, in a recent interview, Phil McCracken, good old Phil. Everyone likes Phil. He's like the uncle you can have a cheeseburger with in the backyard. But yes, he did come out there and say, I look at the PS4 Pro as more of a competitor to the Xbox One S than I do to the Xbox One X. This is a true 4K console. I mean, if you just look at the specs on of what's in the box, it's in a different league than any other console that's out there. He did point out that it has 40% more GPU speed, more RAM, and the speed of storage as an advantage that the Xbox One X has over the PS4 Pro. But he also did knock their methods of getting to 4K resolutions by saying that, when I think about the techniques to somehow manufacture a 4K screen like what some other consoles try to do, this is different than that. Oh, really? Well, he is right. The Xbox One S is quite superior to the PS4 Pro, but he needs to be very careful before he starts throwing, stones in glass houses. Because it just came out that the Anthem reveal that did happen at the Xbox One S press conference did reveal that it was running on the Xbox One X in real time, and it runs at 2160p checkerboard resolution. Now, PS4 Pro uses checkerboard rendering, and you would think that the Pro, being so superior, should not be using checkerboard rendering, but it looks like it is. So EA's Patrick Sutherland did confirm to Digital Foundry that Anthem was running in real time on the Xbox One. He also did take their own technical analysis of the demo and confirm that it was running at 2160p checkerboarding resolution, which is something that is basically being used on Frostbite engine and games on consoles. But it definitely looks like it was running on the Xbox One S. Okay, so Digital Foundry is pretty well known, and they seem to say that this thing was running at 2160p checkerboard rendering, which is something that the Xbox One S is not supposed to be doing. Kind of a hypocrite right now. That superior console is going to be doing the exact same thing as the PlayStation 4 Pro. This is not great for your superior console. I'm just saying. I'm not here to attack the Xbox One S. It's a powerful console. No one can deny it. But at the same time, if you're going to go out there and start throwing shade all over the place, throwing punches, you best watch your mouth, because you might get knocked out by your own words. Now, moving on from that, and this is actually somewhat related to the exact same subject that just happened, looks like Sony is denying marketing deals to force PlayStation 4 Pro parity with the Xbox One S. Now, this is something that has been a big concern of mine. I talked about this in previous videos, where I basically came out there and said, if you're paying a premium price for a more powerful console like the Xbox One S and the PlayStation 4 Pro, then you probably should be getting your money's worth. You should be getting the true 4K. You should be getting the best specs that you can get for that device. Period. Hands down. I don't care what anyone has to say. Don't give me this system parity garbage. Nobody wants to hear it. But if you look what happened, basically Destiny 2 information has been coming out. They're saying that it's going to be running at 30 frames a second on the Xbox One S, and also running at 30 frames per second on the on the PlayStation 4 Pro. That's not fair, because Bungie came out there and said that the PS4 Pro can't run this thing at 4K 60 frames a second. They can't run Destiny 2 at it, but the Xbox One X can. So why can't you get it? People are like, well, wait a minute. Is Sony making this like a system parity deal that everyone hates? Well, it looks like in a recent interview with Jim Ryan from PlayStation, he did come out there and speak to Eurogamer, and he was asked the same question on whether they're actually trying to make developers keep system parity with the PS4 Pro to the Xbox One S, and he outright denied it in such a political fashion. His words were, "Not to my knowledge." You're the head of marketing. How do you not know what you're marketing to other companies? But he did try and defend himself with that political answer. He did say, take the Destiny deal. The Destiny deal was actually done in February 2013, right? I mean, we hadn't launched a PlayStation 4. I mean, I might be wrong because great minds are at work in far-flung corners of Tokyo and San Material. But I don't think that anybody even thought of a PlayStation 4 Pro at this stage. So I think you're trying to see some of the nefarious platform holder activity where none likely exists. One, not to your knowledge, so you can't say none exists. Two, I think it's entirely possible, because if you're going to have this system parity thing and you're going to have it with Destiny 2, because there's no reason why Destiny 2 can't run at 4K 60 frames a second on the Xbox Scorpio, period. I don't want to hear it. There's no reason why. So if you have this system parity thing, and a lot of people might argue that, you know, they want to keep the 60 frames a second on the Xbox One S just so that it's fair between the other Xbox One S and the original Xbox. I don't care. I don't think that's fair. You didn't pay all that money to get the exact same specs that you're getting on the previous consoles. This is not fair. So this is a big problem that I think is going to start happening in the industry, where unless PlayStation 4 Pro comes out and they change the PlayStation and they just hook it up to make it like PlayStation 5, this is what you're going to get. I think I'm going to see a lot more system parity coming up in the future, and I don't like it. Well, that's all the news I got for you guys right now. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, so you know as soon as my news becomes available. Thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I'll holla at y'all later.